Today, page 157, we are going to continue talking about equations, and notice it says there's solutions. So the first time this unit, we're going to start to solve some of these. Come up with a solution, come up with an answer. So if you look at the first question, Connor's going to read that for us. Okay, so it gives us the equation. Hopefully you can see where some of these numbers come from. 27 calories, that's where the 27 came from. Where does the 4 come from? 4 calories for 1 gram of carbs. Right there. So now where's the 5? It doesn't mention anything in the 5 in the problem. So it says, what could the 5 mean? Yeah, it could be from a different ingredient. Uh, 5 calories from a different ingredient in that granola bar. Okay, 5 calories from something other than carbs. You don't have to be any more specific than that. Priya said neither 8 nor 3 could be the solution. Okay, so how can we prove that 8 is not a solution? Yeah, you plug it right in for 4 times that number plus 5. And the question is, does it equal 27? 4 times 8 is 32. 32 plus 5 is not 27. Also says 3 doesn't work. So 4 times 3 plus 5, does that equal 27? Samantha? No, 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 5. So that's why 8 and 3 don't work. Can you figure out what it has to be? What C would have to be to make both sides 27? 5.5? How'd you get that? Right. So when I look at that, I'm thinking, what plus 5 is 27? What plus 5 is 27? 22? So what times 4 is 22? And you would just take 22 divided by 4 if you can't see it. Noah got it? Said 5.5. 5.5 is correct. Is there anything other than 5.5 that'll work? Or is that the only answer? What do you think? That is the only answer. 5.5, 5.5 is the only thing that'll make that equation true. Question 2. Jackson. Would you read that, please? Jada
has time on the weekends to earn some money. A local bookstore is looking for someone to help sort books and pay $12.20 an hour to get to and from the bookstore on a workday. However, Jada would have to spend $7.15 on bus fare.
Number 1.
Write an expression that represents Jada's take-home earnings in dollars. If she works at the bookstore for 8 hours in 1 day.
All right, so let's think a little bit about what Jada makes. How much does Jada make? $12 12.20 a hour, right? 12.20 an hour. But she does have an expense. What's the expense? $7.50. She's got to get there. She doesn't have a driver's license yet, so it's either buy a car, get your own gas, or take the public transportation. She takes a bus. Now, is that a one-time fee, or is that per hour? That's a one-time fee. So daily fee, $7.15. So how can I show how much money I will have? I'm going to use E for money. Tells me that. Earnings in dollars. So what do you think the equation is? Connor. Okay, 1220H. What made you come up with that? Yeah, 1220 times 1 for 1 hour, 1220 times 2 for 2 hours. And then you said minus? Yeah, minus 715 for the bus fare. That is exactly right. Question number 2. Braylon, would you read that one, please? Bottom of the page. Okay, so I'm going to write the equation. We already wrote it, but where does the 90/45 go? That is our E, that is our earnings. So the equation is the exact same as the one above it. Except it has 90/45 in for E. Jordan, you got that? Okay, top of the page there, so you don't have to flip back and forth. I am going to rewrite it. You can rewrite it as well, or you can just look at mine. It says, is 4 a solution to the last equation? What about 7? So let's check 4 first. Times 1220 times 4, that'd be 4880. Is 4880 minus 715 90/45? No. No. Definitely not. Doesn't equal 90/45 on both sides. So it says, why are they not solutions? Both sides aren't equal. How about 7? 1220 times 7 is going to be 84, 85, 40. 85, 40 minus 715. Is that 90, 45? No. Again, it says explain why. It is because both sides of the equal sign are not equal. You don't get 90, 45 on both sides. So it does say find the solution. So I got to figure out H. You could guess and check, trial and error. You can figure out what this has to be. 1220H minus 715 to get 90/45. Can use a calculator. Save you some time. Yeah.
8.
It's 8. How'd you get that? Did you guess and check?
7 wasn't enough. So
7 wasn't enough, so you tried 8.
and 8.
8 worked perfectly. That's good enough for me. We will talk about how to solve these more algebraically here as we go. That's just fine. Now, what does that tell you in this problem?
She worked 8 hours.
8 hours. She worked 8 hours. So 8 hours minus a bus fare, she'll bring home $90.45. Are you ready? Amy, would you read that one, please?
Jada has the second option to earn money. She can help some neighbors with errands and could be able to grow up about after reconsidering her schedule, Jada realizes that she has about 9 hours available to work 1 day a week.
Continue.
Which option should she choose? Sorting books at the bookstore or helping her neighbors explain the reason?
All right, so there are 2 options. 9 hours at the one we did before, working at the bookstore, or 9 hours helping the neighbor. What do you think is a better option for Jada? Yeah?
I'd say helping her neighbor.
Okay.
She gets more money.
Does she? Let's check it. So this would be $99, right? 11 times 9. Somebody's got a calculator handy.
Oh,
1220 times 9
for the first time she worked 8 hours.
minus 715. It says she's got 9 hours available.
No,
1220 times 9 minus 715. I'll come back to you. Somebody other than Samantha doing this problem? 102 what? 65? Okay. Still sticking with neighbor?
No,
No, switching?
yeah, it switched a while ago.
Why?
Because I,
Which one are you taking now then? The left one? Why do you like that one?
you get more money for.
More money. Anybody still sticking with helping the neighbor? You doing helping the neighbor? Why? So you don't have to worry about riding the bus? That's gonna obviously take you some time. I mean, it's only what, $3.65 more? Is that worth riding on a bus? Doesn't say how far it is, but I'm guessing your neighbor, you just walk over to their place.
$1.20 raise though.
$1.20 raise, yes. And it's okay to just be neighborly too, Mr. Caleb. But again, explain which one you want to do. Explain. Question number 3. 1 gram of protein contains 4 calories, 1 gram of fat contains 9. A snack has 60 calories from P grams of protein and F grams of fat. Gives you the equation. Determine if a pair of values could be the number of grams of protein and fat. So the first one here, 5 grams of protein, that's going in for P. 2 grams of fat, that's going in for F. And the question is, does it equal 60? Second? No. What do you get? 38. Obviously 38 does not equal 60, so that one doesn't work. So if you show this, that would be explaining your reasoning. Both sides are not equal. Okay, why don't you try B and C? You try B and C, see if those numbers will work. Again, you can use a calculator if you'd like. Braylon, you got either one? B, what do you got? Both sides are 60? So that one is a yes. It works. It says, will it work for the grams of protein and fat? Yes, I get 60 on both sides. Both sides are equal. However you'd like to state that. How about C, Jackson? You got that one? Do I get 60? Amy got C? Georgia got C?
Yeah, it's not good.
Doesn't work. What do you get? 32 plus 36. 68 does not equal 60. No. That one will not work. Question number 2. Timothy.
If there's 6 grams of fat in the snack, how many grams of protein are there?
All right, so I don't know the protein, so I'm going to leave that P. 6 grams of fat, that goes in for F. So can you tell me what that has to be? What P has to be? Okay, so again, we're just solving for P. Got it? 1.5, that is the answer I've been seeing. 9 times 6 is 54. So I know that this has to equal 6. 6 plus 54 is 60. So 4 times what is 6? Well, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. It's right in the middle. You get 1.5 grams protein. Question 3, in this situation, what does the solution tell us? Tells us the protein and fat combinations to equal 60 calories. It says give us another solution. So give me a number for P and F that if I plug it in, I'm going to get 60. Yep. Got one? What do you got?
3 grams of protein and 5.
Okay, so that'd be 12. Then you said 5.
Oh, wait. Sorry. No, never mind.
Not 3 anymore?
No, I thought it was.
Need somebody give me one. Jackson?
1 gram of protein and 5.
1 gram of protein, so that'd be 4. So I need this to be 56 then. Timothy?
Could you do 15 grams of protein and 0 grams of fat?
Well, does that equal 60? 4 times 15? 9 times 0? Yeah, that would work. 15 grams of protein, 0 fat, sure. Anybody got one that's not a 0? Say that again? 9 times 6, 54. 2 times 4, that's going to be a little high. That is 62. Well, let's just try one. Let's do 5 grams of fat. So what's 9 times 5? 45. So that means this has to equal 15. 4 times what is 15? Well, take 15 divided by 4. See what you get. The reason you're having trouble thinking of them is they're not all going to be whole numbers. There's going to be some decimals. 3.75. And that's fine. There's only so many whole numbers to go around. Okay, before we look at the homework, I want to go back. We made a mistake yesterday. On this problem, page 153, when we came up with the quarts over here. And we did 8, 16, 24, 32. I don't remember who helped me with that table. But we saw that it was 8 quarts per peck, not 8 quarts per bushel. Okay, so it's 8 times this number to get the number of quarts. So the top one should be 1432, 2864, 312, 96, and so on. So we said 8 times the number of bushels. We misread the directions. It should be 32 quarts per bushel. So I just wanted to fix that as well. All right, looking at the homework then, starting on page 161. Gonna have plenty of time to work today. Number 1 and 2, please circle the word all. So you know that those have more than one answer. Circle the word all for those. 3, same thing. Question number 4, make sure you show your work, obviously. That's self-explanatory. Question B, find the solution. What does it mean? Just like when we talked about grams of fat, grams of protein. What does your answer mean in that problem? Question number 5, review of box and whiskers. Both of them are asking you to explain. Okay, question 6, interpret mean and standard deviation. Multiple choice for 7. Write an equation. I think you can handle the rest. So 9 questions for you due tomorrow.